Hey everybody, welcome back to Investing with Wesley. Recently, Johnson & Johnson announced in a press release that they were going to be breaking up two halves of their company. One half was going to be the consumer discretionary, like Band-Aid, Tylenol, and their baby powder products. And the other half that they were going to be breaking up into is the pharmaceutical and vaccine side of the company. And I just wanted to go over what that could mean for you, the investor, and what you should be looking out for in the upcoming years when this plan goes into effect. Let's get into it. Okay, so for starters, like I said, Johnson & Johnson is going to break up into two different companies. The first one is going to be consumer discretionary, and the second one is strictly going to be their pharmaceuticals and vaccines. But really, I want to answer, what does this mean for J&J's investors? Is this a buying opportunity, or should we sell now and cut our losses? Well, honestly, the truth is neither should happen. No one should really get hyped up or stress about what this company does in breaking apart. They're not going out of business, and they're not even trying to save a sinking ship. This is strictly a strategic move in their business structure so they can maximize the profits on each half. And honestly, in my opinion, this is an extremely wise thing that J&J is deciding to do. And quite frankly, they should have decided this years ago. The first half of their business is consumer products, which is extremely slow growth, but it is consistent. Where on the other half is pharmaceuticals, which is extremely high growth, recently has been extremely profitable, but it's less consistent. Now, these are two polar opposite different fields that they're trying to meld together into one company currently. And I think it is very smart to separate the two and still work together under the same umbrella. By separating its consumer half from its pharmaceutical half, J&J is hoping to make each half more nimble to change in the market so that they can adapt even quicker and turn more of a profit. I mean, after all, remember, they're under one company with polar opposite different strategies that they need. Imagine trying to find a leadership with the knowledge base of both one half of the corporation as well as the complete opposite side of the corporation. Imagine trying to find leadership that is knowledgeable in not only consumer products, but also pharmaceuticals. Now, sure, the workers under the leadership will know all of those things, but it really helps out when leadership knows exactly what's going on in each area of the business. As an example, if all you know is consumer products, then you will have no idea what kind of regulatory activity the pharmaceutical half needs. So by separating the two, they could hire the appropriate leadership for both and be more nimble in gauging market reactions. Okay, now that I've talked you out of panic buying or panic selling, let's talk about what's going to happen to you, the shareholders. And my message to you is exactly the same. Don't worry. Think of this as a forward stock split. In a forward stock split, a corporation will increase the amount of shares outstanding while at the same time lowering the available share price. Individuals holding the stock when a stock split happens will get compensated with more stock to make sure their cost base remains the same. Now, granted, this is not a stock split, this is a corporation split. So what exactly does that mean? In a corporation split, the holders of J&J stock will receive an equal weighted split of the two companies that they split into. So instead of having 100 shares of Johnson & Johnson, you will now have 50 shares of Johnson & Johnson 1 and 50 shares of Johnson & Johnson 2. Now, of course, once the split is complete, you can do whatever you want with those shares. You can hold on to them, you can sell them off completely, or you can sell one half that you don't believe in and use that to buy more shares of the half of the company that you do believe in. Ultimately, it's just up to you and your investment goals. Like I said, a company split or a company breakup is nothing to worry about. And in fact, giant conglomerates happen to do this all the time to increase the amount of focus and power that they can have in each sector that they're investing in. In fact, this is one of the wisest things that giant conglomerates can do to really remain competitive and nimble in the markets. I hope you got value in this video. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe as it really helps push this channel out there. If you ever had a question, comment, want something addressed, or even wanted to recommend a topic for a later video, feel free to message me on my dedicated Facebook or Instagram account. Either way though, the choice is yours, and I'll see you in the next video.